gym for over a year, I have lost so much muscle mass in my legs. I promise you guys, I actually was pretty strong like way back in the day, and this is just a little proof of the fact that I have lost so much strength and muscle mass, and I'm just trying to get back to this, trying to get back to the old me. So I'm trying anything right now to try to not lose any more. Let's go off with our starting measurements. First, we have our hips at 41.5625 inches. And now we have our left thigh for 22.6875 inches, and then the right thigh at 22.75 inches. I decided I would do 100 lunges for 30 days because lunges are supposed to be better for your quads, supposed to be better to activate your glutes. So I figured I would put it to the test. Week 1, I pretty much stuck with body weight exercises. I wanted to kind of pace myself on this challenge because it is for 30 days. And I have a really hard time sticking with things that are longer than 2 weeks. I decided I would go to the track and I would do 100 lunges walking around the track. There we go. We're gonna do 100 lunges around the track. Let's get started. And let me tell y'all, 100 walking lunges is actually no joke. After doing these walking lunges, I could not feel my thighs. I felt like my thighs were super numb after this, and I just was ridiculously sore the next day. After doing the 100 lunges, I can't feel my legs, and my right glute is like really freaking sore. Like I'm like flexing my lower body, and I could feel like this is gonna hurt so much tomorrow. Just keep in mind, if you haven't worked out for a pretty long time, you know, a couple weeks, this is going to hit you hard. My lower body right now is so sore, and you would think I'd be used to this, but I'm not. I am not used to this right now. So my glutes are ridiculously sore. I could feel it when I'm like clenching. It hurts. I'm gonna do my 100 lunges right now because I, for some reason, feel a little bit motivated to do that, and I'm just gonna do it. Let me go get a mat. Week 2, I started to do a little bit of body weight / also mixing them with weights. I also started mixing up the lunges, so I wasn't just doing walking lunges forward. I started doing them lateral lunges and just switching it up so that I could try to target all parts of my thighs. I just finished the 100 lunges with the 15-pound dumbbells, and I've been noticing, I don't know if it's my hips, my core, or whatever, or just my legs, like because I've lost a lot of strength and muscle in my legs, but I feel like my knees kind of like cave in and wobble a lot, and I feel like really unbalanced. I'm trying my best to kind of diversify the lunges and like do lateral lunges, reverse lunges, forward lunges, and all that stuff to try to fix the issue. But I feel like recently I've been like really wobbly. If I want to grow my thighs or inches or muscle in any way, shape, or form, you need to have what's called progressive overload. Not gonna lie, my balance, I thought I would have gotten better by now. Apparently not. During week 2 though, I'm not gonna lie, I did not want to do some of these lunges on some of these days. Okay, I'm taking a break from these lunges because my legs are so sore right now. You know when your legs are so sore that you can't even go to the bathroom correctly? That is the stage and the level that I'm in right now. So I ended up skipping them and having to do way more than I needed to do the next day. But when I did that, I would break them apart. It wasn't all at once. That might not be the best approach, but I figured, hey, it was better done than not done. Week 3, I actually have 15-pound dumbbells, 15 each side. I'm gonna do 100 with these 15-pound weights because I feel like just doing 100 by itself with body weight is starting to get a little bit easy for me, and I'm trying to actually get results from this. So I'm gonna put in some weights. I'm gonna try to do them for as much as possible. Doing it with the weights, I'm already out of breath. It is way more difficult. I hope that means that at the end, I'll actually see some results. There were times where I would do it like just steady and just right there, static kind of lunges. Other times I would kind of do like reverse lunges with the weights and things like that. Sometimes I would even hold the 15-pound dumbbell here in the center and do lunges that way. Just, you know, kind of mixing it up, you know what I mean? Because I'm not gonna lie, after a couple days, it does get really, really redundant and repetitive, and it makes you not want to do this. So kind of switching up your lunges, the style, the weight, the way you do them is gonna help you complete this type of challenge in the long run, because otherwise you're gonna get really, really bored really quickly. These were my results after 30 days. My hips came in at 41.5625 inches. My right thigh came in at 23.0625 inches. My left thigh was 22.5 inches. After 30 days, these were my final measurements. Honestly, I was pretty shocked with the hips not making absolutely any difference. The biggest difference was in my right thigh, which had an increase of 0.3125 inches. The left thigh, for some reason, decreased by 0.1875 inches, so that's pretty surprising. I didn't really expect too much from this challenge, just because I started off with body weight, then I moved up to 8 pounds, and then the last is 15 pounds. That's all I have available to me right now, because apparently there's like a massive global outage of like dumbbells, and now they're like costing ridiculously amounts of money. So this is what I have available to me. I know that in order to really grow massive quads or to build muscle, you need to do a little bit more than just 100 lunges every single day. It does take a little bit more than that. Also, you do need to have a couple rests in between these 30 days of lunging. And I also ended up finding this study that was done by the Mountain Tactical Institute, where they tried to figure out which one was better, lunges or squats. And they did do some research, having a group do lunges and a group doing squats, and then they ended up finding that there was actually no significance in between squatting and lunging. I think it's just personal preference. The ruling is still out whether one is actually better than the other. Don't forget to subscribe, join La Familia, and if you like videos like this, you probably like this video here where I did 100 squats for 30 days or 100 squats in 24 hours. You guys can check those two videos out. Let me know what you guys think.